we've made it to a slightly wet, slightly windy Efteling. Finally, the weather's caught up to us. We've had it too good for too long, apparently, and so yeah, we're here. We're gonna go on Symbolica, I think it's called. It's like an indoor dark ride kind of thing. Take it from there, see where we get to.
Zoals we in Symbolica plegen te zeggen, be timely and on time. Seien Sie rechtzeitig und zeitgerecht.
Veel leuker idee. Geen audiëntie, geen regels. Maar ga met mij mee.
Nee.
Een reis door vertrekken vol magie. Het heet hier niet voor niets het Paleis der Fantasie.
On tour through the palace of fantasy. No. Obey the rules. Denk aan de regels.
Transito, culto, fabulu. Trage treden, open u!
So we've been on Symbolica, and then we went through a haunted house, which was not like a ride as such. It was like a tableau. You had like dead Stettler and Waldorf up there, and the kind of cemetery scene from the Haunted Mansion at Disney and that sort of thing. So that's kind of odd. Symbolica was trackless ride, kind of like your Ratatouille, that sort of thing. It's kind of cool, really quite simple, quite family, proper family ride. There's 3 different routes you can take. There's like a musical one, and then there's 2 others, which I'm not really sure. There's like a hero one and one other. Musical one had kind of more musical elements to it. Really quite cool, quite a little, nice little ride. Really cool physical elements to it, like a big old whale which kind of breaks through the glass. Makes the glass start cracking at one point, which is really cool. 2 not bad attractions so far. We'll have to see what is next in the park. just been on the Rapids and then Baron 1898. So the Rapids called Piranha, and this is a dive coaster. Both really well themed. Rapids kind of start out quite chill and then get quite leery later on. We overtook a raft at one point. Always quite impressive. And this dive coaster's got a pre-show bit, which is kind of cool. It's all in Dutch, so I can't understand what it's saying. Yeah, and then the dive coaster was short and sweet. But yeah, pretty good. Dives into a tunnel and then comes out of the tunnel, bails out of the loop and then does a barrel roll up in the air. But yeah, pretty good. What do you think, Bob?
Pretty good, yeah. I love a good dive coaster. I'm always impressed by the ones that don't look as high from the outside.
Yeah.
But then they go underground far enough along the drop in. The same as one of the towers.
Oblivion.
Yeah. Similar to that. It's not like Sheikra where there's nothing to hide. They're like, yeah, this is really high.
Yeah.
This one is deceptive.
Sure is. Yes, it's like Oblivion and Sheikra and Griffin, but like Oblivion it goes under the ground, like Tom said, and it's longer than Oblivion, but shorter than Sheikra and Griffin.
Worth noting as well, loading people onto rides here seems very efficient, very well thought out, well managed. And that's been like one of the more consistently odd things about some of these parks is the casual nature of the queue management and getting people onto the ride, kind of left to your own devices, but here, especially on that ride, Baron, very very quick on and off.
Very.
The wait time so far have not been as long as they.
No, it's very Disneyified in the like efficiency for sure. And there's been some links with this park between this park and Disney. They were nominated for one of the most prestigious theme park awards in the world by a former Disney Imagineer, and they won that. So there's always been links. There's a statue somewhere. I don't know if it's here or if it's Disney, but there's an Efteling Disney statue. So yeah, there's clear comparisons to be made. They were asked to supervise, not supervise, but they were on Disneyland Paris. They came in and helped with the development of that to Europeanify a Disney park.
Right.
So
yes. Because the French didn't want them coming over there with their cheeseburgers.
Yes, absolutely.
Mucking it all up.
So there you go. We're going to head sort of in that direction. There's another steel coaster over there in the woody.
Past there, Josh.
Yeah, you can't get there from here. It's around the other side. So yeah, but we'll get to them eventually.
We better.
So just got off the train to the other side of the park, but before that we went on the steel coaster over there, looping steel coaster, a bit like Corkscrew I guess, that used to be at Alton Towers. Before that the Dueling Woodies, which we won. Of course we did. That was really good fun. And before that a water roller coaster, a bit like Journey to Atlantis at SeaWorld, but Pirates themed. And that's really cool. Had a really cool, really dark night scene inside, with the fog, rolling fog and rain effects and things like that. It's really, really cool. Some really cool rides here. I'll obviously insert some footage. Probably would have already inserted it, to be honest. Making this stuff up as I go to them, if I'm perfectly honest with you. But just going to get some food and then head on to more rides from there. So gone for some meatballs, which is apparently a local, I don't know, they reckon it's a speciality of Holland according to the sign.
Seems that way.
With what was it, curry sauce, something like that?
Satay sauce.
Satay sauce, of course, yeah. Tom, you went for the vegetarian option.
I certainly have.
Well, you can tell, I mean, you've got smaller meatballs there in the vegetarian option.
But more meatballs.
Yes, I haven't even got one meatball. It's been cut up, but there we go. Let's see what it's like.
Zoek op de plattegrond het sprookje dat past bij het vormen in de kast.
It started raining again, so we went inside, saw a panorama, diorama even, and then a bit of a museum on Efteling. Hopefully I'll be able to insert some of that. Some of it didn't record because it was running out of battery. And then we went on Droomvlucht, which basically means dream flight. And it's like an indoor dark ride. It's like a inverted doom buggy from Haunted Mansion, but then there's like a roller coaster sort of element as well. It goes a lot faster and it goes around in a spiral, which is really kind of cool. And then I think we're going to head our way towards Vogel Rock, which is like a dark roller coaster. And then from there, there's like it's a Small World sort of equivalent as well. So we'll go see that. And then I don't know, that'll be most of the stuff. There'll be one more. I think there's one more dark ride that we've got left to do. We've done all of the major attractions here. So that's it from the first day of Efteling. We've just had dinner. I had chicken satay, Tom, you had salmon.
I certainly did.
It's a little overpriced, but tasty all the same. Nothing really to write home about, but content.
Yeah, I feel content. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, so pretty much.
Very happy waitress.
You're very happy, yeah.
The Dutch, they're nice. Who knew?
Yeah, the Canadians of Europe.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just going to go on a lovely boat ride for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, see the day out in serene style.
And then head home, ready for our very last day on the trip and our journey back home, back to good old...
Don't remind me.
Well, probably not good anymore, just old Blighty.
Just old Blighty.
Yeah. So here, enjoy some lovely relaxing footage from the boat ride.